out.
Check us out.
Hey. Guess what, toy?
What's up, girl?
Guess what, toy?
What's up, girl?
I'm getting new hair on Saturday. I
Had the church say amen.
Y'all don't understand. See, I'm a hair girl. I like to do different things with my hair. But come Saturday, this girl's getting a new do. I'm very excited about it. I hope it's luxurious and just gorgeous. And I might have to share it on Instagram. I got to see it. But new hair is coming. The diva is back. That's all I know.
I can't wait.
I know. Me too. I'm excited.
I know it's going to be posted all on Instagram and all them selfies.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, y'all.
Welcome to episode 8.
Yes, let's be clear. How y'all doing? How y'all doing on y'all journey?
As you join us.
Right. So, how you been? Let's check in.
All is well. I'm wearing my nice, lovely shirt.
I know. Look at you, Roxy.
I went to go see Chicago on opening night.
Okay.
Somebody really loves me.
Somebody does love you.
Somebody loves me.
First of all, they love you a lot.
Anybody that's taking me to see Brandy, they love me. And I love them back.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, wedding bells wedding all the way. Hey.
Ooh, prophecy.
Get it today. Hey. Sorry.
So it's been a great week. I'm claiming it regardless. Today I woke up and I was like, I'm about to hit the reset button on my life. Things have got to change.
Right.
In every aspect because I had trouble everywhere.
Yeah.
So definitely hitting the reset button and looking for good things, expecting good things. My spirit is a spirit of expectation.
Amen.
Yes.
Because I agree. Although this week has been trying already, I'm trying to be like, nah. So many things happened to me in one day yesterday. I just had to laugh at it. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna even let this bother me.
Yesterday was what Wednesday.
It was. I was like, what is going on? But guess what? I didn't care. I lost 2 pounds. I was like, you know what? Guess what? I'm good. Like, forget y'all.
Spirit fingers.
Yeah, it's like, leave me alone.
Good stuff.
Yeah, but yeah, the reset button is most definitely necessary.
Yeah.
And we need to set that sometime. It doesn't matter if it's 11:59. You can still hit the reset even before a new day.
Right.
Hit that reset button. You can hit it any time of day.
Yeah. Change your attitude.
Yes, you got to.
I told you, I made up in my mind this morning in the shower. I was like, you know what? Today I'm going to trick my mind into thinking that something great is about to happen. So great. I fooled all my coworkers. They probably think that I won a lottery or I'm about to quit and I got a better job. But my smile was so big. I was like, yes. Reset button.
Right. Speaking of reset buttons, I mean, we're in situations where we don't have to reset in certain aspects of our life.
Right.
But let's talk about this dating thing.
Let's talk about it.
Okay. So I have currently a lot of single friends in my life. Do you?
I think I have maybe a good mixture.
A good mixture? Okay.
Yeah.
So, and like everybody.
We are living single.
Oh,
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, we really told our age.
Oh, you did.
Keep your head up. Oh. Okay, anyway. But but a lot of my friends are on these online dating sites. Okay, there's like, what is it, Tinder, Bumble,
yeah.
Plenty of Fish, which I think is the devil.
Yeah.
Match.
Black people meet.
So all of my friends are on these different websites, dating these different people. Mm-hmm. So this week, that's what we're going to talk about, online dating.
Yeah.
And other aspects
Let's get some
of it.
laughter.
Yeah, because last week was pretty deep.
It was heavy.
It was. But, just let y'all know, I'm looking for a therapist. I'm checking in from last week. And I'm going to do unburdening. I can't say that correctly today.
Uh-huh.
Well, I saw it on this movie, on the show I watch. And The Path on Hulu. I'm not giving them free advertisement, but it is what it is. And they have like this thing they do every year where they release things into the sea. They put them in caskets.
Okay.
And they burn them. They're like, go out to sea, you're gone forever.
Okay.
And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put everything. I'm going to just have a funeral for all of my stuff and just say bye. I don't ever want to see you again.
Ooh, funerals.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do.
Okay. All right.
So that's a check.
You know what I did at the end of the year is I put things on a boat. And I allowed them to sail away. And I watched them in my mind sail away. Like whatever was bothering me throughout the year or whatever, people, I put them on that boat and I watched them just sail away.
You said bye.
Yeah.
Don't row back. They ain't no. What are they called?
What's that?
The little things that you paddle with.
Paddle boats? What are you doing?
No, but what are the paddles? Oh, they're called paddles.
Oh.
Okay, never mind. Oh, and see, okay, let me just put it out there real quick. I'm tired. Okay, I'm very tired. I'm tired. My head is in the cloud right now.
I'm like, huh?
Right.
Are you making all the motions?
Right. I'm like, the thing, the paddles. What are they
Right.
called? Okay, they're called paddles.
Yeah.
And there it is. So many
Whew.
people. All right, so let's go. Okay.
Back to the subject at hand.
Right. So online, it's going to be about online dating in general, period. Okay.
And that got me a little quote too.
Oh, start off with this quote. Let's go.
Dating is like fishing. Sometimes catch and release is the best method.
Oh.
You like my
That's
voice?
funny. Right. Do it again. Say it again. One more time.
Dating is like fishing. Sometimes catch and release is the best method.
Right. Because let me tell you, sometimes catch and release is the best method,
Right.
of course.
Yeah.
So let me tell you about my friend. I have a good friend.
Okay.
She is an online dating expert.
Oh, okay.
I mean, she's on dates all the time. She always has some type of chick.
Okay.
But for some reason, she wants to keep the crazy ones.
Okay. Because crazy like crazy. That's why.
You know what? Put it out there. I tell her that too. I'm like, you're just crazy. I'm like,
I
you
know.
like
I
the
hope
drama.
you're listening too.
She know who she is. And I told her I was going to talk about her today. So let me tell you what happened for her. So she met this chick online. And it's so funny because, I mean, there's nothing wrong with dating online.
Right.
I just think about the people that you need to talk to.
Right.
Or, it's, what is it? It's like an evaluation type of thing. It's like a process of elimination. So she's meeting this chick. She goes on a date with her. And this chick just ends up to be totally crazy off of day one.
Crazy like what?
Okay, so they talked for a week, texting back and forth. And they went on a date. Of course, my friend, I'm not going to call her any names. But,
Because it's a lot of levels to crazy.
right.
We all crazy.
So they went on one date and they kind of slept together, right?
Okay.
The next day, mind you, talking for a week, first date. Okay. The next day, the girl was like, I want to be in a relationship. I need to know where you are in your life and what you're going to do, and I just want to be together now. And she was
After
like,
the first date?
After the first date.
But she don't gave her all the goodies.
Already.
All right.
Okay. And so then the girl was like, so my friend was like, hold on, I ain't, this is just day one. Like, what's going on? And the girl was like, okay, well, I'm going to sit here and I know you have to take your time. So just, you let me know when you're ready, when you're in the space to be ready. 2 minutes passed. The girl kirked off on her, was just like, what? You ain't ready yet? I said when you was going to be ready.
Oh, wow. Oh, Jesus, take the wheel.
Right. So I was like, you know what? Just stop.
Yeah.
I'm not saying stop online dating. Just have a better, process of picking out who you want to pick out.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's crazy.
But let's talk about these pros of online dating.
Okay. So I definitely...
Or a dating
indulged
period.
in some online dating. I would think the pros would be, I ate so good. I had a good time.
Let me tell you.
It was a good ride. Because one day I had 3 dates in one day. So I had a lunch date, I had a happy hour date, and a dinner date.
Let me tell you.
I had a lot of styrofoam containers in my refrigerator. It was good for me.
Toy is the skinniest fat girl you will ever meet. She is so fat.
Don't let this frame fool you.
She likes to eat, and it's just not fair. I gave up bread and crap, and here she is like, I went on 3 dates.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good. I went to some nice places, nice restaurants, places. So I'm not really familiar with DC. So a lot of times people were in DC and they knew a lot. And so they would take me to different places. So I went to concerts. It was good. It has, of course, everything has its pros and cons. I dealt with a lot of folios. And I'm like, oh, my God. However, on the other hand, there was some good eating. On their expense.
Right. Okay. What else? I mean, I wasn't really a big online dater. I don't like. I went on a couple online dates, but when I was dating, that wasn't really the thing back then. It's another thing that we'll talk about later on.
Oh Lord.
But so I'm really not experiencing the whole online dating thing. Like I've met people before, went on a couple dates, but I never was that person.
It was great.
It was great. Okay.
It was. I mean, I had more good days than I had bad days. I think after a while, I just was like, this is just going to be an experience. I don't really think I'm going to find the one on this site or these sites.
Do you think it's possible though to find one?
I do think it's possible. I mean, we hear stories about it.
Yeah.
I had a coworker who got married off a dating site. I think it's possible. Anything's possible.
I'm trying to figure out who do I know who met on a dating site and like are together today.
I think it's possible.
Yeah, most definitely. I think it's possible.
Yeah, I mean, you come to an agreement that you're both off the site, and because you have to have the talk. As to when you
in your profile, now in mine.
Ooh, you're so crazy. Yeah, so I think it's possible. I didn't really after a while, I didn't really take it seriously. I do think for men and women, I think there are so many women who are out there with high expectations, and the level of seriousness is higher than men. And then after a while, I'm like, yeah, no, I don't really even care anymore. I'm going to some great restaurants that I probably wouldn't have went to. I didn't even know this even existed in D.C. I don't even know D.C. And then, like I said, I was good. I didn't even have to buy groceries. I'm eating good in the neighborhood. Hello. So it was good. I was able to network.
Really?
Okay. I was able. Now.
Go ahead, tell your story.
Yeah, I was able to do some networking. However, some people could be in their feelings. So after we didn't really, talk anymore, the networking kind of dwindled down. However, it was good. I got some help with my resume. You know what was good about online dating? You can figure out what you don't want.
Right. I think that's dating, period.
Yeah.
I think, dating, I feel like everybody needs to date. Just go through a period where they just date.
Yeah.
Especially if you're young, to figure out what you like and what you don't like.
Amen.
Because when you get older, you can figure it out then too, because our attitudes change and we all go through things. But that dating process is so necessary.
Touche.
Because,
it's very necessary.
You will see things every day you don't like.
Right.
I'm trying to think of a bad day when I'm just like, yeah, never
even
again.
Let me tell you, even in their profile, some people
let's talk about it.
Put some crazy-ish in their profile. And I'm like, yeah, no, swipe.
Right. Or I'm not trying to say their education level, but, you could be like, oh, okay, well, obviously you didn't go anywhere past the third grade. Okay.
Yeah. Because what are you writing? What does that even say?
Right. And you know what? I remember one time I met this girl. Yes. I met her off of online dating. And we went out, very good friend of mine. Now we're good friends now.
Okay.
But I remember she referenced the fact that I used all of my words. I spelled out all of my words in my text messages.
Oh, that was a big deal for her?
It was a very big deal. She was like,
it's an evaluation of the writing skills.
It was. And that's what she said. She was like, you know what? I really appreciate the fact that you use all your, that you spell out everything. It lets me know where you are, and, where you are in life, period. So I just really appreciate that. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That works. That's how me and Doc kind of started talking.
You met her online?
Well, no, I didn't meet her online, but it was funny. So I met her before, at a party. But then we ended up at a bar together. And we were going through her online dating profile. And that was the funniest thing. She was telling me about these people she was dating, and people that she was seeing. I was reading her profile, telling her what she needs to change. And it was that's how we kind of started talking.
That's cute.
Yeah. Very odd.
And look at you now.
I know. We married. But
yeah, I think it's the elimination process.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what else? Elimination process, along with I just like the fact that on online dating too, you could just see everything, like little words or hobbies and stuff like that. I just enjoy that aspect of it.
Yeah, because you want to be able to be with someone who you feel like is compatible. So if you like to travel, you like to read, you like to go to shows, okay, let me see what he about, as opposed to the person who's talking about Star Wars. Be quiet. That ain't gonna really.
What's wrong with Star Wars?
I know you was gonna say it. Yeah.
Because I always say on my profile when I was on it, I used to say that I was a sci-fi musical freak. And it is what it is. I love sci-fi movies.
I know you do.
And I love musicals. And if I could put them together, I would every day.
I know. God loves all the little children.
But if I want to, you know who I want to put on a dating website without her knowing? My mother. I do. Why? I really, and she does not believe in online dating.
Oh, you could put her on Christian Mingle.
That's what I told her. She was like, I don't want to go on Christian Mingle. I want to meet somebody a natural way. And this is how I put it to her. I said, Ma, God did not make the person who made online dating for you to sit here and just be single. No, girl, get your little. I'm about to make her a profile tonight. Like, boom.
And what's she gonna do?
She gonna get a husband. Hallelujah. She gonna get a husband. That's what we're gonna get her. We're gonna get her husband.
Okay, so what about the cons?
Okay, the crazy people. Just like I said, the people who are on like a severe timeline. I feel like, especially women.
Stop.
Okay.
Because I just had a conversation about the timeline today. Women, we can no longer be on this timeline. Get out of here. The timeline can no longer exist. For me personally, I'm not on the timeline. I don't believe in wasting my time. However, I'm not on a timeline. A timeline will have you going crazy. A timeline will make you be in a relationship with somebody you don't have no business being with. You having a baby, you trying to do all these things just because in your mind, by the time you turn, I don't know, 25, 28, 30, these, just don't do it. When I think about it, because it's so scary, because society pushes it on us that we need to have all these things by the time we get to this age. That is great. If it happens, allow the universe to make that work out for you.
Okay, so I agree, because I feel like, especially women who are on a timeline to have a family and have these babies.
Yeah.
And I know people say, well, I don't have like Halle Berry money. I don't have Janet Jackson money to get pregnant. But women are getting pregnant later and later nowadays.
They are.
So
Look at Sarah in the Bible.
Okay. How old was she? No, I don't remember how old she was.
I don't know. Was she like 80 or something?
I don't know, but she got pregnant.
Right.
Which means we can still get pregnant. So yeah, the women on the timeline.
Don't just be seeking somebody out to be your baby daddy. That is crazy.
I know a girl who, well, I don't know her, but I know somebody who went on a date with her, and she ended up having, it didn't work with them because she had an STD that wasn't curable. But I know, never mind. So, but she was just like, look, what I want to do is get married, have some babies, and have a family. That's it. And I want to do it in that order. Within that year, she got married, had a baby, and everything.
I don't think anything is wrong with declaring, and decreeing what it is that you want. Don't get it twisted. I think that's great. I want a husband. I want children. I want a nice home, a loving home. I want all those things too. I'll speak it out into existence. What I don't want to get caught up in is, by this time I need to be, so I meet somebody today. In 3 months, we need to be talking about living together. In 6 months, we need to be living together. In a year, we need to be, that's crazy. It's crazy pressure, not only on myself, I will make my mate crazy.
You're right.
And then it comes to the ultimatums. Like, you don't want to give somebody that.
Right.
All that pressure. It's not.
So, okay, well, here's another question. It's probably a whole nother podcast. But when dating, when do you think a person should know, this person's it, or I should work towards something with them, or I shouldn't work towards something with them? Like, because, we can get into, like, I'll put it out there. I would date people, and literally within the first week or two, I'm like, I know we're not going to go anywhere. So, nah.
I think after you get to a certain age, you should be dating with a purpose.
Okay.
I am most certainly guilty of just riding the wave. Just, not really. I know I need to be asking the right questions. I don't really know where I want to be, if I want to be here, or do I miss my single life, or it's a lot of variables. But I do feel like we need to be dating with a purpose. We should be. And I think when we don't date with a purpose, then we allow all these crazy people just to waste our time. And then we're wasting their time too.
Right.
you know, and we're not getting any results. And the next thing you know, it's 2 years later. You
So-
ain't got no baby.
Let me say a side note. My ex, I remember my ex used to say, I miss being single. Bye. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you say, do I miss my single life? Well, you keep on missing your single,
Right.
you're going to be single.
I think sometimes and it depends on how long you've been single though too.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I was single for a while. So I don't know. Let me see. When did I get divorced? 2012?
20, yeah.
Right.
No, it was 2011.
It was right. Okay.
Wait, when
What
did you
was it?
start?
2011.
Okay, so it was October.
Okay, 2011.
Right.
October 20th. Thank you, Lord. Anyways, so from 2011 until really just about last year, I wasn't in a relationship. I was dating my behind off, like a lot. I think that was a lot of single time. So moving into trying to transition into a relationship is rough. I'm not really used to being that accommodating. You know what I mean? Like I ate. You didn't? You hungry, baby? Did you eat yet? So it's just, I don't know. Single life, it has its perks. I do think that being with somebody is great. It's good loving somebody when somebody loves you back. So it's good. And she blushes and bats her eyes.
I was never like a serial dater. I went, there was a time when I was dating. Well, okay. It's a funny story.
A serial dater.
I was never like a serial dater. But
No,
I
I'm
remember,
just saying, like, oh, okay.
But I remember there was a time where I was like dating a lot.
It's fun.
It was fun. But then I tried to date multiple people at one time. I could not do that.
That's hard. It's too much. It's too much going on, and I'm not. My mind isn't the best. I can't remember very well at times, so I will get people mixed up. I will get their profile, what they said they liked and didn't like, or they'll tell me a story. I'm like, what did they say?
Girl,
it gets to be a lot. And then I think if you date all those people, you can't be serious. I mean,
Right.
you need to be able to focus on somebody,
we can't.
on one person.
There's not the process of elimination.
It was the process of elimination. I mean, at the end of the day, I ended up with nobody.
I remember I was getting
And 5 little
conversations.
monkeys jumping on the bed.
Right. I mean, I was mixing up conversations.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, didn't you say you had this? They was like, what? I never said. I was like, sorry.
Yeah.
Make sure you never say that again.
Right.
But I could not date. I was the worst, multiple dater.
Right. Well, see, I think I knew I wasn't going to be serious. And then you have to understand the game. It's a rotation. And really the person who wins is the person who's the loudest in my ear. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, my inbox was inundated with all types of people, clowns. I had so many clowns and crazies. Oh my gosh. You just have to decipher who's who. You know what I'm saying? Who's out for what, and just keep it going. It's all about a rotation.
My friend said like the best thing one time. She was telling somebody about somebody she was telling a girl that she was dating about another chick she was about to get into a relationship with.
Oh.
And she was just like, while you were checking on me, she was checking for me.
Ooh.
So I like that.
Me too.
I was like, well, so it's all about
Tweet
that. But how about stalkers? You ever had a stalker?
Of course. I think there are stalkers. They live on those websites. If I didn't respond to you after a few days, maybe a week, why would you send me multiple messages? Why would you send me love letters, for God's sake?
Right. So let me tell you. So I had I have so many stories every time I think about it. So I was dating this older woman because there was a time in my life where my friends were just like, Carly, you need to get a sugar somebody, a sugar daddy, sugar mama, do something.
Sugar mama that don't want no sugar.
Right. I just got a mama. But
Right.
But I remember this lady used to call me at work. Why were you 15 minutes late to work? Well, how you know I was 15 minutes late to work? She used to call me, tell me when I left, what I had on. And
Okay, let me ask you something. Was texting around?
No.
Okay, because even this is my opinion. anytime I would date anybody who was older, they don't care anything about texting. They will call you nonstop. I'm do you know how to text? Just text me sometimes. I'm at work.
Right.
Ugh.
But yeah, they did not. That show really showed my age. I'm like, no, texting was not out there. Oh, you're so rude. But yeah, she used to like let me know everything I had on. Me being late to work. Why did you take this metro stop instead of that metro stop? What? Why are you following me?
That's wow. Mm-hmm. Did you get a restraining order?
No, I didn't.
So how did that end?
Well, I just stopped talking to her, and then sad thing was, no, it's very sad. It's really weird. She was a hoarder in her home, and she was found underneath a stack of papers. No lie. That's not funny. No, that's not funny. That's not funny. But what? I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
I feel like saying cut. Wait a minute.
Yes.
This is true?
This is a very true story.
She dead?
She passed away.
Off this? Oh!
Why is she laughing?
Before she died off the paper? Okay, let's move on.
Like, why are you laughing?
Because I didn't think you was going to say that.
Well, it happened.
Oh, okay.
I know my life is full of crazy stories, but it did happen.
Bless her heart.
But yeah, bless her. But yeah, she did used to check on me a lot.
But clearly you weren't checking for her.
I wasn't.
Right.
I was just looking for a sugar mama. I was,
under the stack.
I was under a lot of influence back in the day.
Yeah.
I remember. Okay, so the whole sugar daddy thing. My friend, actually, it wasn't online dating back then. It was a chat room. So my friends were just like, go ahead, Carly.
Oh, chat room.
Yes, good old
Shout
chat room.
out to the chat room.
My friend was like, go ahead, Carly. Get you a sugar daddy, right? I'm like, but I'm gay. I don't want to talk to a man. I don't want to do all this stuff, blah, 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 right? And it was like, Carly, all you have to do is say you're a virgin and nothing would happen.
Yeah, right.
They're liars. So I remember I went on this date with this guy and he was trying to be all over me. I was like, no, I'm a virgin. I'm trying to wait till marriage.
Yeah, right.
I just wanted free food and I wanted some clothes or whatever. I was on my own. I was 20 in my own apartment, working hard. I'm just like,
my own.
All I want was just some food and my bills paid every once in a while.
But if you tell a man that you are a virgin, that is crazy.
He wasn't trying to hear it.
Of course.
He was just like, he was older too, his old disgusting self.
Oh my gosh.
And he was just like, nah, I'm not trying to play that game.
Like a moth to a flame.
Ugh.
You know you can't tell a man you're a virgin.
Why?
They mind will go nuts. Every man wants a virgin.
Well, then why can't you wait for me?
Obviously, every man wants me.
Okay. Y'all step away from the speakers. Take your headphones out because lightning is about to strike the studio. I'm letting you know right now.
Okay, you know what? Okay, another thing about online dating is people be lying.
Oh,
lying. So I went on a whole bunch of dates with Kirk Franklin, Gary Coleman, and Smokey Norfolk. Okay? And Emmanuel Lewis.
What did they all have in common? What you mean?
They were little men, like Kevin Hart little. Okay? Mm-hmm. First of all, why would you say that you are 5'10" and you're... What? Get out of here.
Everybody can dream.
Okay, do you think that we're not going to meet? I think that was my issue with them was like, okay, so was your intentions for us never to meet? I was never going to figure out that you were 5'0". Get out of here. And then so I'm coming and they stand like, okay, so they'd be like, guys always lying about their height anyways. But then, I'm on the date and I'm trying to look cute, got my heels on and I'm like looking down at them. Yeah, no. So for those guys that lied to me, this is what I would do. I'm getting an appetizer.
Oh,
First of all,
she fat, y'all. She fat. Here she goes.
I'm getting 2 drinks to start off. I'm getting an appetizer, I'm getting an entree, and I'm getting dessert. Okay? Mm-hmm. I'm only going to eat a little bit of it. I'm going to box everything. How about that? Because I feel like you lied to me. So
you spend their money for lying.
You must pay. Finish him.
Okay, well, how about the pictures that don't really look like you?
Whoa.
Okay, hold on. In this era of phones and Cam Perfect and and filtering.
Yes.
Now, mind you, I can work an angle. Okay. Yeah. I will take a selfie, work an angle, and people are like, that's not you. I'm like, no, it's me all day, honey. I just tweak the head angle. Like, selfie. I'm a selfie queen. In my phone, I am. I have like 2,000 selfies. It's
Don't
sickening.
be okay. So so I know I'm not hip like that, but the whole filtering thing, like I'm just really understanding it. So I didn't even really not realize that my phone can do all that, and then now I have an iPhone. Anyways, so. The filter thing, I'm like, yeah, no, because that's not how I look. So if I'm going to send this picture to somebody,
I always take off the filters.
They're going to be upset because it's fraudulent. I'm a fraud. This is not who I really am. You know what I mean? Like, get out of here. So what about the dudes that, okay, so I think this guy had to send me a picture. Had to be like, I feel like 20 years ago. That's how I felt. By the time I seen him, this man didn't have no hair. He had like a circle around his head, like a hole in his fro. It was crazy. Pocket protector and all that kind of stuff. What are you doing? Like, why did you think I would be okay with this? I'm not. And you must pay. Like, run me that, because you're going to pay. I can't deal. Like, and I think they're setting themselves up for failure anyways. That's why I don't like the whole catfish thing. Like, you're setting yourself up for failure.
How do you get catfish, though, in this day and age?
Everybody's been catfish.
Let me tell you. Oh, my gosh.
Pointing over here.
So my roommate, so funny. She was like, I'm talking to this guy. He's so handsome. I think he's kind of out of my league, but I don't know. I met him online. I'm like, okay. Have you talked on the phone? Yeah, we talked on the phone. I'm like, okay. Have you sent pictures? He sent me a picture. He had to do a photo shoot to send a picture. I said, wait a minute. Hold on. I said, why? Because he has a phone. Now, they're legit. I don't know what they're called, but they're legit. It's a phone that costs like $10,000 or something like that. It's an international phone. And it's like pricey, but they're not upgraded yet. They're upgrading the phones now, but he doesn't have an upgraded one. Okay. So we looked it up. It was legit, right? So it was so crazy. He put like a PowerPoint presentation. It was crazy of a hotel name on this thing. I was like, I don't know if that's real or not. So I told her I will Google image it. So those who do not know, if you think somebody who is fake or whatever, take that picture, slide it into your Google thing, your Google search box, and the picture will come up anywhere saying if it's been used before. Like, so there he was on a acting agency website.
Really?
So it really wasn't him.
Wow, sad.
Right. And he's up here lying talking about, I have a house in McLean and I will send my car out to come get you. And if you want to go there and eat or not.
And he is on the daggone list for being the stalker, crazy person who want to be in a relationship.
But he was
and ain't nobody gonna deal with him.
And I don't understand why people catfish.
Because this is the thing with catfish. Do you think that we'll ever meet? You know what I mean? Like, what's your ultimate goal? You know what I mean? Like, at some point, do you want to try to meet the person in hopes that your relationship from the phone, text, email is so great and so strong that it will just withstand this huge lie? Because, like on the show Catfish, so the person's always like, well, I was hoping that we can still be friends. We've been talking for so long. I was just hoping. Okay, well, you know what? People mad because those images in their head, you look a certain way, and they can't deal. Especially a man can't deal. They don't fantasize about the lady and everything. And then you show up looking like that? Well, what is that?
Yeah, that's kind of rude. I think,
and it's disrespectful, and don't even expect for your feelings not to be hurt.
I think, really, the whole catfish thing, I really think it's like a self-esteem thing. It's
I do think so, too.
They're trying to be this other person, not being themselves. But it happens all the time. Like, I had a friend who was dating, and this chick was bad. She was online, and I was just like, I'm not trying to say that a person like this would be online dating, but trust and believe me, this girl right here, one, works at a strip club, and then two, is not having any problems finding a date like that. So I Googled image her, and boom, there she was. She was a tattoo model.
That's crazy.
Right. So people do this all the time. People do it.
And you know what? Another thing I think what I would do was I would ask the guy, send me a picture right now.
Oh.
Like, in the state you're in, send me a picture right now.
Okay, and what if it was like bedtime and somebody asked you to do that?
You know what?
And you was in your bonnet?
Well, I'm a lady. For me, well, you know what? No one, well, a couple people asked me, but like for the guys, you know, they were, you know, they agreed to do it. They were cool about it. But my whole rationale was because, you know, people lie all the time. Just like you said, you can go on Google Images and find another profile pic. Like, who has time for that? Get your life.
Right.
Yeah. So definitely, you know, the whole catfish thing is crazy. And I do think it gets deeper than that. I think that if you, I mean, I definitely have been victim to being catfish for sure. I mean, catfish in the sense of you told me that you was, you know, 6 feet or 5'11", taller than I am. And then here you are looking like the Oompa Loompa. Like, yeah, who are you? So I definitely been catfished. You been catfished?
Oh my God. So, okay. So you remember chat rooms? the like the first like what was it? What I call like the original Twitter?
Chat rooms were so
No, AOL was the original Twitter.
good.
But chat rooms, like the phone chat rooms, oh my God.
And you be in them all day and you be on tied up that line and your mama call in and be like, look, I'm about to interrupt this line.
You
Get your butt off the phone. I gotta go.
And remember, oh my God, do you remember the voice people used to have in the chat room? Yeah, what's up? This is so and so, and I just want to say I'm on this line trying to say what's up. Holla at me. I'm single. I live in Southeast.
Chicken head voice.
So I met this girl. Oh my gosh. I'm tired. Okay.
You met a lot of girls. I'm just saying.
Okay, so I met a lot of girls. You the one who dated for 6 years. Okay, let's talk about that mileage.
I was saving myself.
So on a chat line, I met this chick. She sound cool, whatever, and I was totally catfished. She told me her height, you know, what she does, whatever, like that, whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. She was like, so how about we meet up? All right. I'm young, dumb, and naive. Of course, I went to her house. So, I went to her house, and I knocked on the door. A lady answers the phone, and when I walked in, what else was there to greet me was roaches.
I'm done with you today.
There were roaches everywhere. So when I'm
Roaches like what?
No, like roaches galore. There were roaches, like
Okay, so you walk in the house.
Yes,
and you see a roach.
Yeah, this lady greets me at the door, and then she leaves. And there were roach. No, not a roach.
What you mean roaches everywhere? Like on the wall and stuff?
Yes, they were on her walls, on her couch. I couldn't put down my purse.
Wait, whoa. What made you say, yeah, I'm going to go in this house with all these roaches?
Well, I didn't know it was there. I didn't know what was going on, okay? I was young, dumb.
But you seen the roaches?
Right, but let me tell you, I was young and dumb, so I was just like, okay.
I don't care who. I promise you, I would never have met this person if I see a roach.
I understand.
You know me. I'm going to do an about face.
Right, so I was like, okay. So I walk in. This lady's walking out. Now, mind you, this could have been another lady there trying to meet her off the chat line. So she told me she was like 5'9", you know, how she looked, how her hair was, what she does for a living. So when she comes out.
You seen pictures?
I didn't see a picture. This was a chat line.
Oh, okay.
This was a chat line. When she comes out of her room to greet me, okay, she was in a wheelchair.
She was in a... Okay.
She was in a wheelchair. Okay, she had MS. Didn't know that. Then, not only was she in a wheelchair, this is a horrible story. I don't know if I should even say it, but she was on her cycle, and she wasn't able to move to change herself. Okay, so
this seemed, yeah.
I'm sorry. This is my life has so many weird stories.
You need to just write a book because this is too much.
So, let me tell you, I found out that peroxide can clean blood.
Oh my God! So you cleaned?
I you know what? No, I didn't clean her house. What I did was I did clean her because and you know, and this is just me being the sympathetic type of too nice, too compassionate person I am.
Let me ask you this. Who was the person that answered the door?
I don't know. I think, and I honestly think what this girl was doing was getting different girls to come over there to help her take care of her home or help her take care of her.
So you didn't ask who the other girl was?
No, I didn't have time. I'm sorry, I did. She asked me, she told me it was her nurse.
So why the nurse didn't clean it?
I don't know. I really don't know. It was a long time ago. I really don't know. I just know that she showed me where the gloves were.
Oh, you will be blessed.
And I know I got all my heaven points.
Yeah.
I got heaven points in the pocket.
I would have missed all them little points.
I got him some gloves and I changed it because I did not believe a person shouldn't live like that.
I don't think, okay. Because I don't want people to think that I'm just inhumane.
No.
I don't think a person should live like that. However, I'm going to have to call somebody to help them.
It was
There's no way.
It was pretty disgusting.
That's not even my family.
But mind you too, guess what? I caught a bus. I was young. I caught a bus there and everything. I had to wait for the next bus. And it was a hot summer day.
Think about this. Think how crazy it is with chat rooms. Okay, so people talk about all the crazy things that can happen with online dating. Mm-hmm. So, you know, they're like, oh, you got to be careful. You may meet somebody who crazy and all this kind of stuff. Yo, chat rooms was the first to the craziness. I'm sorry. Because,
chat rooms in AOL.
What? And remember they used to send the CD in the mail? You'd be so happy, like, yes, I am busy. No, but you talk to this person and you guys converse for a good little while. You feeling them, you like their voice, they don't describe themselves, you don't have fantasies and dreams and all this kind of stuff. You finally make arrangements to meet the person. You like, what the Versace? Who is this person? Catfish first starting. Mm-hmm. Then that is so scary. You going to a stranger's house.
I was young, dumb, and
you be scared to really tell somebody what you're doing. Because you know it ain't right. You don't really tell nobody what you're doing. Just think about, God is good.
He is. Oh, I'm going to tell you. Ooh, we could talk about that.
When I think of the goodness.
Right. My life has been spared on plenty.
Because that's crazy. No, you went to that girl house. First of all, you went there with all them roaches. I don't know why you went in, but you went in. Shout out to red flags that you ignored.
I just
kept on going in.
But you know what? Curiosity killed me. I walked in, I was just like, what is going on?
Curiosity would not have killed me.
Right. I should have walked out. I should have, but
You must not be afraid of roaches.
No, I am afraid. I'm afraid of bugs, period. Girl, you know how long it takes me to kill a bug?
There is no way I'm going into anybody's house that got roaches. Like, the roaches going to meet me at the door. They're going to answer the door. I'm going to go in.
And it was like, hey girl, how you doing? Welcome. We here. We chilling. And they were really in her kitchen. And what I wasn't going to do was clean, because she needed somebody to clean her dishes, and I was not doing that.
This is the craziest.
It was really crazy. It happened in real life. I'm not lying.
I believe you. I'm just saying it's so crazy. It's almost unbelievable. I believe it though.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
But I think catfish.
And that was a catfish. I mean, it wasn't a catfish.
So I think everybody. That was catfish.
Yeah.
I mean, you were deceived. You said that she described herself. Did she look anything remotely close to how she described herself?
She was light skinned. That was it.
And that was it? I mean,
she could have been 5'9", but I couldn't tell. She was in a
wheelchair.
And she didn't mention that. That's very deceiving, because she didn't mention she was in a wheelchair. Mm-hmm. And it was just all around a very horrible experience.
I think it's crazy. I think so many of us have been catfished. Mm-hmm. Like, whether we are willing to admit it or not, we've been catfished. I think the person on the other end who does the catfishing, to me, I'm just going to be real. I think it's crazy. I think it's definitely some low self-esteem involved in it. And I think you must be a pathetic individual. I'm sorry. I know, harsh. Ooh. I'm just saying. Because for you to inflict that type of pain on somebody knowingly, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Just think about it. You put a lot of effort into creating this profile just to lure people in. Mm-hmm. So what does that really say? It says so much about who you are as a person, that you're willing to invest this amount of time to create this profile, this look. You are exploiting other people. Mm-hmm. You spending time trying to find pictures and then keep them updated, probably, all to lure and have these conversations with these people. For what? How does that even serve you? Right. And then can you get mad when you reveal who you really are? That's not what they thought you were. Mm-hmm. You lied to them. That is so deceptive. Yeah. Like, to me, it's just crazy to me. I truly believe that the person that's doing the catfishing, I think they have some real life issues that need to be addressed. And I know a lot of therapists. Seriously.
Yeah, yeah.
It's mean. It's so mean. Just think about if you've been talking to somebody for a long time and just say you're serious. You really like this person and you're trying to take it slow. You know, you don't want to rush into things and you guys have great conversation. Great, because it's some people you could talk to for hours. You waste time that you will never get back talking to this person, trying to plan to meet up with the person, only to find out that wasn't who it really was. It makes you feel stupid.
Yeah.
It makes you feel, you're just annoyed that you wasted so much of your time. But for somebody to waste your time like that, like you are a time waster.
But how about if somebody sent you a picture that was really them? It was just their skinny picture from 10 years ago.
That's just like the dude sending me a picture with hair. You don't have hair today. That's mean. I just think that is crazy. And I think they're setting themselves up for failure and for a heartbreak. Because what if it's a dude that meet a girl who did that and just straight blast her, curse her out and all this kind of stuff. And now your feelings hurt. But you could have spared yourself from all that heartache.
That's why in my dating profile, I let it be known. So one thing is I'm 6 feet tall and I wear heels. And what's not going to happen is when you see me, you're going to be shocked because the main thing I get is, oh my God, I didn't know you was that tall, honey. In my profile, it said, I am 6 feet tall and any given moment could be 6'4" to 6'5". Right. Let you know.
Because I wear heels.
Okay. All day long. And if you confident enough to handle that, then let's go. But if you're not, sorry. Bye. Right. Go to the next page because I ain't the one.
Right. Just keep it real. I was so honest, and that's what annoyed me, and that's when I realized this is all a game. Because I was so honest on the profile thing because I didn't want to get my feelings hurt. I didn't want to say I was this or send a picture that I didn't feel like really that's how I really looked, or I just no. I didn't want to set myself up for any type of hurt.
I think the basic, like the main thing to do is, okay, everybody can take that cute ass selfie. Great. But what you also need to do is take that full body. I had a full body, selfie, full body, selfie. See this mug? This mug is vicious. Yeah. See this body? This is what you're getting. Yeah. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
And another thing, men. Well, men, they don't really care. But women, I'll talk to the women. Be careful what you uploading, like those pictures. You know, don't... Unless you looking for just a hookup, right? You know what I'm saying?
Because the pictures, because you could be like, oh, I'm looking to get married, whatever, like that on your profile. But next thing you know, you're looking to get married in a thong and your boobies out,
right? I'm looking for something very serious, and I'm wanting to take things really. I want to settle down,
and I want a family. But really, no, you don't. Really, right now, you want to have sex. You have to really watch what you put out there because. Right. Because you're going to get something else instead of what you're trying to get. Right. So I agree with that in every aspect of dating. Even how you think. If you go out and you see somebody, if you think sex, you're going to get sex.
Because I feel like you can look like sex.
Yes, you can.
It's a nasty aura.
Especially if you want it. If I walk out, let me tell you one good thing. If I walk out and I'm feeling some kind of way, everybody can see that I'm feeling some kind of way. I'm getting flirted with. Men are looking at me up and down. Even women. I'm just like, okay, I know exactly what I'm getting off today because I know how I'm feeling today. Okay? So, yes. So just watch what you put out there because if you put out sex, you're going to get sex. If you want something serious, you have to present yourself in a serious matter.
Right. So shout out to all the people who catfish.
Serious manner. I said matter. That's why I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tired today.
May you be blessed. And change your ways.
So do you believe in like being hooked up like blind dates?
I do not like blind dates. Wow. Like the hookup, like your girlfriend, like, hey, we're gonna meet up somewhere and
no, that's a slick hookup. I hate that.
I don't like that either.
When they literally set you up on a blind date. Like, I want you to go out and meet so and so. I'm gonna set y'all up on a date and y'all go see each other.
I don't like it. I only did it one time. I don't like it. It's awkward. It's awkward because, you have somebody who's like, oh, I know the perfect guy for you and all this kind of stuff. This lady, I was in school with her. She said that she liked me and she thought I could be her daughter-in-law. That she felt something. Bless her heart. I guess it was the innocence.
Innocence. Again, take your earphones out because lightning's about to hit the studio.
Anyway, she's singing My Angel Like Ways, and she said that she had a son that didn't have a girlfriend, and, she thought he would be a great match for me. It would be great. It was odd. It was odd. We didn't have anything in common. Another thing, the first date should never be at the movies. That's dumb. You can't even talk in the movies. It's stupid. Anyways, it just was the worst. And it was awkward for me because I didn't like her son. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't work out. I couldn't push it. It's just weird.
She was thinking about her grandbabies.
She probably was.
She was like, oh, she'll give me some pretty grandbabies.
I'm sure he is happily ever after, and she don't hook him up with somebody. Either way, it's just I don't like hookups. No hookups. I'm not a hookup girl because it makes you feel compelled and obligated to be with the person like throughout the whole day. You mean it's weird.
So how do you handle those awkward moments during dating?
Like what kind of awkward moments? Like
the silent moments. Like I know I've been on dates where really y'all have nothing in common, and y'all just like.
You know what? I was on a date with somebody and I left, but I was like, you know what? We should just leave, like
really?
Separately.
Wow.
Because it was just it. You know what? Okay. I love me some LeBron. Okay. So this was already discussed, and he would make little jokes about LeBron. I still thought that he liked him. So I was like, it was the final during the finals, and I'm like, well, I'm about to go watch the game. Blah blah blah. He comes up to meet me at the sports bar. And he is going in. He is like all for Steph Curry, and LeBron is a bum. And I'm like, this really ain't the place for us. We really shouldn't even be here together because I love that man. And it just was weird because then it became like negative energy. And then I was like, yo, I don't even like him. So I just said, I was like, I think that we should just leave separately. Like, I just, let me go to another bar.
Wow.
I mean, why would I let him waste my time like that?
That's true. Waste time and money. Bye.
Right. You don't have to buy me a drink. I don't even want you to wait here while I drink it.
Damn.
Yeah. So I think that you should just
She's
leave.
a cold-hearted snake. Look into her eyes.
Now, who's telling whose age? Hello.
Oh, okay. There we go. Let me shut up. All right.
So no, I'm not with blind dates. You? Hookups?
No. Oh my God. So I've been hooked up before. And I remember my friend was like, no, I work with this girl at Foot Locker or whatever like that. Okay, cool. So let's meet. So I ended up meeting her. We went on a date, and the first question she asked me was like, I'm pretty hood. She was like, I'm pretty hood, whatever like that. So, I'm all about that thing. I'm all about getting my money. So I just have one question. If I get locked up, will you bail me out?
Click.
Well, it wasn't a click. This was in my face. And so I was just like, I'll bail you out. I don't even know you. And, me being young, I was just like, well, I have my past. I have my past too, so I'm about that money. So whatever, but I don't know about bailing you out. But the funny thing, when I told her about my past, she was like, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of girl I want. The girl that's a hustler. The girl, I'm like,
huh?
Oh my
God. Where do you find these people? You know what? I'm so glad that you're in a space that you don't have any of this to worry about.
I know. Amen. Yes. Amen. I'm glad
that I went over now.
I went through all those frogs and I finally found my princess.
Yes.
Which I won't even call her a frog. I mean, but I found.
Well, you went through all those frogs.
Yeah. And I just found my wonderful queen who is just absolutely wonderful to me. And,
I'm glad.
Yeah, I am, because I don't want to date anymore.
I'm glad.
Let me tell you, I went through my friend's profile and all her potentials. I was like, nope, never, next. I started thinking, thank you, God, every time I swiped.
Yeah.
Because I was like, no, thank you. But it's hard out there.
It is hard.
And so I just wish y'all well, though.
Yeah.
I really do wish y'all well. But do you have any pointers for people who are dating online and period?
Don't let people waste your time. If you're not interested, then you know what? Don't take too long to meet the person. I think that reduces the whole catfish thing too. You're being so pulled into it. Don't wait a long time. I was quick with it. Mm-hmm. We talking on Tuesday. We meeting up on Friday.
Because he was hungry. All right. How about be real? Be your
Be
authentic
honest.
self.
Be honest. You know, don't set yourself up for failure. Don't deceive people. Just be honest.
Okay. And what else? Enjoy yourself.
Yeah. Have fun. Don't be so quick to be looking for, is this the one? Is he the one? And have the jitters. And did he like me? When he gonna call me? Did he call me too fast? Should I call him right back? Should I wait a little
Go
while?
with the flow. Let all that stuff go.
Whew, it's too much. You gotta think about it. Did he text me last or should I text him?
Right. All that stuff.
That's dumb.
Just when you grown.
If you like him, you like him. And
Right.
when you grown, you grown.
Right.
I ain't
You're
got
on your
time
grown
to be
woman
worried
business.
about. I think he texted me last, so I need to text him. Oh, no, I don't want to double text.
Yeah. Nah. So.
Oh, you know another thing I didn't like?
What?
I don't like dudes who only like to text.
Uh,
That is annoying.
right.
You only can text?
Now I know this generation coming up only be texting.
And it's crazy because I need to hear your voice. I need to, you get a lot of personality from somebody's voice. I need to hear your voice, and I don't want to have carpal tunnel because we texting. And then you know what? You could text so much that you got together and broke up all within the same week. Do you like me? No, I don't like you no more. So I think that it's good to know what kind of communication skills someone has. Because if we only texting, then that's not going to work for me. Maybe it works for, like you said, the millennials, but it doesn't work for me.
Right. How old are these people that you're dating? Because you know what? I know people for me.
You trying to play me?
I know
I
for
had
me.
a wide range.
I know for me when
I had some PYTs.
I know I dated older people. So I'm a phone conversation type of girl too.
I
So,
like it too. I
right.
think texting is good when, like throughout the day, maybe you can't talk and you're like, hey, how's your day? Hope you're having a good day. Or just like just something like thinking about you. I think that's nice. I need that phone conversation. Call me so I can I can hear your voice. Not all that back and forth and all that. Especially when people text you so fast that the text is coming in. Yeah,
Right. I hate that because now I'm trying to figure out the order. I'm just like, okay, what the hell?
Oh, and it break up?
Yeah. Because sometimes.
Why is that like that?
I don't know. Sometimes it comes like I hate when it comes like the bottom half first. 2 of 2. What? Well, where's 1 of 2?
I don't want to think that hard. And why did you send me this mini novel anyway?
Right. Can you just pick up the phone and call me?
Yeah, I'm like, girl, I didn't even understand that.
Right.
Or I just say, question mark, huh? What you trying to say? Lord.
Emoji confused face.
You know what? Okay, men. So I went on this date with this guy, and it was so weird. But when we got home, not we together. When I got home, no. When I got home, he, you know how it is. He wanted to be a gentleman, and he was like, "Okay, let me know when you make it home." I let him know. Sent him a text like, "Hey, thank you for the date." Side note, men, dating is so expensive. If you dating online, just meet somebody at Panera. You don't gotta take everybody out to the nice restaurants. After you really like the person, then you can wine and dine. Just go meet up at Panera.
Oh, wait, hold on. We'll get back to that side note, but go ahead, tell your story.
Okay, so I thanked him for the conversation. I thought he was a bit much because he wanted to hold my hand towards the latter part of the date, which is kind of weird to me. So he sent me the emojis like with the kissy face thing, like, but the one like with the lipstick. So I was like, yo, what is this?
I can't.
So I kind of liked him a little bit. Like I wasn't really sure. He was older. I was still trying to figure him out. I wasn't sure. And then once he sent me that, I could not get past it. Stuck. So I forwarded it to my brother, and he was like, yo, no. I need you to never speak to this dude
Not
again.
the lipstick kissy face.
Yes. It's not right.
Okay.
So I couldn't get past it.
So really quick.
Yeah. I'm talking too much.
Right. Why? Okay. So on a date, aren't you supposed to present yourself in a certain way? So why just go to Panera? Can Panera be the second date?
I think that, you know what, this is just a meet and greet, and that's how I look at it.
Okay, I like that.
Right. We had great conversation on the phone, and you know what, this is just an opportunity for us to really meet. And to me, it's just really to, vet the person. I just need to know who you really are. You are who you say you are physically. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So we meet. And for guys, yeah, just to go that route. It don't even cost a lot of money to buy somebody some tea and a pastry.
Oh, I like that.
You know, why spend all this money? Because I know for men it's really expensive. Women too.
Yeah.
It's expensive to date, you know?
I've been on really good dates.
Me too.
That cost a lot of money.
Me too. And you know what? I have been in some really great dates. I have to change my number now because I used to say I went on 3 great dates in my life. Like that were just amazing. But now I need to add to that. I went to Chicago and it was a surprise. That's awesome. Especially when you think you're just about to go get something to eat and somebody pull up at the Kennedy Center. Whew. Yes, the tears flowed. Yes.
To be loved.
Yeah.
Oh, what a feeling.
Yeah. So Panera is cool, or just any type of coffee shop, any type of thing like that. Try that route first.
Okay, so y'all just know that Toy told y'all to do it. So
no, it's good. No, I mean, if you really like the person, then you could take them somewhere. But why you taking me to Cheesecake Factory?
I agree.
You know what I mean? That's great, and trust me, I'm not going to turn it down. But Cheesecake Factory also can mean that you think you about to get you some. I'm not paying for this.
I don't think Cheesecake Factory means get you some.
But some people think,
like I said, I'm not a serial dater.
But some people think if they take you to a nicer place, you know what I mean? Like, there's nicer restaurants than Cheesecake Factory. You know, we all know. I think Cheesecake Factory comes, you know, they trying to, you know, really wine and dine you a little bit. You know what I mean? And they probably trying to figure you out. Try to figure me out at Panera.
I remember I went on a date and we went to a casino. And then she gave me...
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, but she gave me $200 to play with.
What?
Yeah. And I was like... And, you know, and literally my mind was like, am I supposed to give her some for this? Like,
Let me tell
understand.
You. If
like,
somebody gave me $200 for the casino, or, you know, I don't like casino.
You know I didn't. You know I put it in my pocket.
Exactly. So, let me tell you, I would have spent $10.
I spent 20 of it and put the rest in my pocket. I was like, and this is bill money.
There is no way I can... No. That would be so sad.
But like in my head, I was like, what does this mean? Am I supposed to... I don't understand.
So you gave her some. You only worth $200?
First of all, no, I didn't give her anything. Oh my God.
And as we wrap up, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on, because she's about to get it. It was only a thought in my head. Thank you very much. I just want to put that out there. I didn't do anything for $200.
I thought you were about to say the F word. I was like, that's a Freudian slip, ain't it?
No. But yeah, so, all right, give us an affirmation.
Okay. I allow love to find me.
Yes, in any way, shape, or form.
In the grocery store.
Right. If it's online, if it's just, you know, going out.
At your job.
Anything. Let love find you. And on that note, if you would like to get in contact with us, check us out. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube.
Give us some insight, some feedback. Yes. Let us know how we're doing. Do you like us?
You can check us out at LBClear Podcast all the way around. YouTube is LBClear space podcast, but everything else is LBClear Podcast. And y'all can get us SoundCloud, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Holler at us.
Yeah. Email us if you need to.
Other than that, we thank y'all for joining us this week.
We'll talk to you next week.
Bye. I'm that chick that you should be lucky.